Now we got the 4 and the 5 seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Orlando Magic. The Cavaliers, by the way, tanked the last game of the season to get this matchup. So the basketball gods may not look too fondly on them for doing so.
Karma.
They really need to win a first round series to keep Donovan Mitchell. So I get why they did that. You know, they wanted the easiest possible matchup, but I think this isn't as easy as they think. Because I think. So the Magic are one of the better defensive teams, especially in the Eastern Conference, and I think the playoffs is where that kind of shows itself because the game slows down. It's a lot more half-court game, and I do think they will struggle offensively because of that as well, but I think they're going to make it competitive. I still think I see the Cavs taking this one because they've been here before. They got players that have been here before. I think Donovan Mitchell being the best player in the series is going to matter a lot more, 100%. Especially in the playoffs because when you need a bucket, you know he's going to be the best player on the court at all times. But I do think that's going to be a dogfight. I love what the Magic done this year. Their coach is great. Their young players are great. And this is a good experience for them. I just don't think they'll have enough to take it. I think that the Cavs are going to take this one in 6 games.
Okay. I agree with you. I'm going Cavs. Cavs in 6. I think they literally need to win the series or the whole team is done. They'll blow it up. Yeah, he's gone. You might have to trade the other bigs. Yeah. So they need the series that bad. So I think off sheer willpower that they're going to have to win this series. And then they have the experience too. Everybody on the Magic besides like Joe Ingles, this is their first time in the playoffs. Yeah. So they don't really know the intensity of it. Like you said, they're a great defensive team. But you have Donovan Mitchell. That's the best player in the series. So if it's close, you got to choose the best player in the series, in my opinion, and go with that team. Then you have Garland and the Twin Towers as well. And then after what Jared Allen said last year with the lights being too bright, he's going to have to make up for that. So
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they're too bright this year.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that's what I'm
pack your bags. I'd even go far as if the Cavs don't make the conference finals, that Mitchell's gone. If they lose in the second round, depending on the matchup, he might be out.
Celtics, well, it's going to be the Celtics, isn't it?
No, I think it's the other. They're on the other side of the bracket, right?
No, they face the Celtics.
Oh, okay.
So they're like I don't want to say like prematurely, but if they go to the second round, they're going to lose against the Celtics, in my opinion. But that's a different,
Do you
topic.
think he's gone if they lose this?
Well,
in the
you're
second
telling
round?
me like they got to go to Eastern Conference Finals, but that's
damn
near
what's Donovan
impossible.
Mitchell doing there then?
I think
why is he here?
Why are you telling me I'm not done? I want to come to
I'm
LA.
just trying
I
to
want the
hear
man to be a
your
Laker.
He didn't want to be there. He got traded there against his will.
Yeah,
do you think he's going to be gone?
I think he wants to leave regardless.
He wants to go to New York.
I think it'll help his cause if they win the first round, but which I think they will too. Going off my guess,
it'll be too bad.
It's definitely better than losing in the first round.
Yeah, it's definitely better. But I mean,
give you something to think about at least.
Looking at the roadmap a little bit ahead, since if you do win this, you're gonna probably most likely lose to the Celtics. Then you're like, okay, what do we do now? Like after you're Donovan Mitchell, you're like, dude, you probably got to request a trade.
So even if they lose, or even if they win this series, everything's done within the next.
Well,
series?
It's like you're versing Thanos in the next round. You're not gonna win.
Yeah, but I mean that changes the direction of your franchise,
well,
right?
That depends. Do they give him a fight or do they get clapped?
I say Celtics in 5
matters.
5 or 6.
5. That team is really stacked.
But I understand what we think, but it also matters what actually if they put up a better fight than we thought, maybe Donovan's like, shit, we're not that far away.
If they go to 7 and it's a dogfight, that's a different story. Context matters. But if they get whooped in 5 and Donovan's averaging Donovan's averaging 25 plus and the other guys are like being scrubs again, like last year. Donovan tried his best, blah blah blah.
I mean,
and the other guys,
he's
gonna want to bounce,
I saw a quote from him saying that he doesn't really care if they make it. Like, people only care about if you make it to the conference finals or to the finals. They don't care if you make it to the second round.
Did he care?
That's what he said.
He said those words. He said people don't care.
Yeah,
people don't care if they make it.
You've never been to conference finals. Of course you fucking say that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think he's prematurely saying that if you don't make it to conference finals, I'm out of here.
Hey,
so it doesn't really matter if they win this year or not.
LA made it to conference finals. He can come up and pull up with the same vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Context definitely matters. Someone gets hurt, you never know if you're hot. But, I mean, what are the Celtics? Not with the Celtics. What are the Cavs doing if they don't get past the second round?
Rethink their whole team, honestly.
I think you keep Garland and Mobley, but then everybody else got to go.
You lose back-to-back first-round appearances. You lose against... Weren't the Cavs the favorites in that series, or it was close?